Ephraim, I know you love this show as much as I do.
Yes.
Winning time, the rise of the Laker Dynasty.
Well, first off, I'm a Laker fan.
Of course you are.
Like die hard.
Long suffering.
Don't be playing.
Oh, okay.
All right. Grew up in Inglewood, literally on the other side of the Inglewood Cemetery where the Great Western Forum was.
Yes.
That's where I grew up, 60th and West Boulevard. So I know this winning time era is the era where I've really fell in love with basketball, with the Lakers, with Magic.
Yes.
And it meant so much to me to watch a show that like memorialized my youth and love of basketball.
And how Magic came into lead the Showtime era with Kareem, Byron Scott, and they didn't even get the Byron Scott's era before it actually got canceled. But I was disappointed.
I was upset.
Hurt. Because they had some tremendous acting on that show, critically acclaimed on that show. I mean, it was just John C. Reilly who played Jerry Buss, and the guy who's hanging out with us here today, man. This guy encompassed every bit of Magic Johnson. We welcome to the show on the Done There Been That podcast, Quincy Isaiah, man. Quincy Isaiah, man, thanks for hanging out with us here today.
Again, thank y'all for having me, man. I'm excited to get into
it
with
We
y'all.
are excited to have you here because we was talking out there. You were Magic Johnson. And when I see you now,
I can't unsee Magic.
I can't see it. How does that feel, man, when people stop you on the street and give you that compliment?
So the biggest, I think, compliment that I get is from people who lived through that era. That, again, like you said, that's your childhood that you reliving. And for us to be able to capture that essence in that show, like, it leaves me speechless because, like, that's why I act. You know, one of the reasons, right, is to put that, I don't know, like, give people, not necessarily an escape, but take them into an alternate reality.
But it is
right?
an escape,
yeah,
right? Think about it like this. Have a hard day at work, whatever. Kids going crazy, work, boss, whatever that is. You know, the thing with entertainment is that is your escape. You know, when I get home, I'm going to unwind, relax, get some wine, whatever that is, and I'm going to put my show on. Right?
Yeah.
I'm going to put my winning time on.
Yeah.
Every Sunday.
And so, as an actor, you get to be that release for people. Right?
Yeah.
Like you look forward to, new episode coming out. You look forward to those type of things. Yeah. And you were definitely that. Look, when I heard that they were doing the show, I was like, who they gonna get to play Magic?
Yeah.
He's such a larger than life character and personality and player. In my opinion, greatest point guard to ever play. Now we can debate about it, and some people say Steph Curry.
No debate here.
But like Magic said, like you win, 3 MVPs, you win five championships, 3 Finals MVPs,
12 All-Star.
Until you do that,
All NBA.
Right? Until you do that, there's no conversation.
Yeah.
And just having you like embody what Magic meant to so many people and seeing it the way it was amazing. How was the transformation? First of all, take us back to when the process of you getting the role.
So funny enough, I was thinking about making a maneuver to the military, right? And I was still auditioning, but like I kind of had auditioned so much and I wasn't booking anything that I kind of had, I don't want to say, I lost a little bit of hope, right? In terms of like this, maybe I need more time and need to get older and age into the roles that I want to be doing, right? And I think I remember going into this audition and I hadn't realized that the sides came with the audition until the day of the audition. So I went and printed out the sides. I walked in to like the casting office. It was a casting assistant, and I just read off the paper, and then I didn't think much of it and left. And then I ended up going back to Michigan for my cousin's birthday. And while I was there, I got an email saying that I got a call back. And that's when I realized, because like I saw that it was Magic. I didn't really think, because I had done a commercial. I had a callback for a commercial playing LeBron James like a few months before that, and so I wasn't thinking too deep about it until I got the callback, and then I saw HBO, Magic Johnson, Adam McKay, and all these, all these buzzwords of like, oh, this is big. Like, so from there, that's when I do my deep dive. I read the book by Jeff Pearlman, Showtime. I started watching interviews. I started watching Succession because Adam McKay, that's their other show, right? So it might be the similar style, right? So I just tried to do as much research as I could to figure out what it is I was going into. So from there, I did the callback. They were great. They made me feel like real, because you're gonna be nervous, you know.
Of course.
And it's like, it's intimidating going into a room with all these producers and writers and stuff, especially at that point in my career where I hadn't experienced anything like that. So for me to go in there and for them to like be laughing and like while I was doing my audition, they made me just feel warm in there. So I was just like, all right, bet. And regardless of if I get it or not, I made some fans that day, right? So that was the way I was looking at it.
Well, the background of the show itself and the directors and the producers is one thing, but Magic is another. Did you watch tape of Magic?
Yeah.
Did you get his smile down pat before you actually went in there?
Yeah. I mean, honestly though, I feel like I was able to get into it a little bit and like draw on my real life experiences, but it wasn't until on set that I kind of figured out that like, oh, this is like there's a one of the Rodney Barnes, he used to say like, do the thing. And like I didn't understand until like want to say like episode 3 or 4 of season 1. Like there's an energy that Magic has that like, and I'm a laid back person, so it's like I can't be laid back and play Magic.
Right.
So it was like a way of getting into that character that I had to find. And it took a while to get there. But like, there were, little hit, like like in the audition, you saw it a little bit, right? But like, I don't think it wasn't until like me being in that role a little bit longer that I was able to like fully be that character,
It's the Magic has a way. I know Magic, known him for a long time. He has a way of, no matter what room he walks into, and whoever's in that room, he can make you feel like he knows you.
Yep.
And you know him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whether you've never met him before, Magic can come into a room full of people who've never met him and make you feel like, oh, we go way back. Oh, man, Magic, we go way back, man.
Yeah.
We go way back. And I'm not going to lie, I was very critical. Like, I told him I'm a diehard Laker fan.
Yeah.
Right? Magic's one of my favorite players of all time. And so when I heard about the season, biggest question was, okay, who gonna play Magic? But don't mess this up.